The York Revolution is on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. It's gone! Revs Baseball is brought to you by People's Bank, WellSpan Sports Medicine, Shipley Energy, Maple Donuts, Broadway Transmission, Flying Feet, Dasher Investment Services, York Mitsubishi, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Rudders, Pennsylvania Lottery, Ice, and by Downtown Inc.
Swing and a deep drive to right field. Watch this one go. He fires. Game over. Base hit. It's a fair ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He slides. He's in. Revs win it.
Now, with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the York Revolution, Darryl Henry.
Good evening, everyone, from Clipper Magazine Stadium here in downtown Lancaster. Welcome to game number 49 of York Revolution Baseball. Tonight, the Revs back on the road. First of 4 over the next 3 days. Doubleheader tomorrow. It is their first visit to the Clips since spring training, as the Revs and Barnstormers renew acquaintances here this evening. Starting off the weekend from, yes, sunny Clipper Magazine Stadium. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Revs Baseball. Darryl Henry alongside Brett Petrak. Brett, it's been a great week spent at home. 4 out of 5 wins against High Point, a team that was hot coming in. Revs now trying to take that show on the road against a Lancaster team that has basically, you would assume, been awake since last night. They had the flight back.
Definitely has to be tough for Lancaster, but again, York has been fantastic so far this week. It was an awesome series against High Point. Saw them win 4 out of 5 games. We need to carry that momentum here to the Clip against the Lancaster team with a very similar record, having their struggles as well, but there's no question that York has been the hotter team, and let's see if they can keep that offense and tremendous pitching going here at the Clip. It is sunny, beating right down into our booth, keeping me and you very warm in what is a not very windy day, but comfortable, I guess.
It was actually quite windy during BP, but it has seemingly died down a bit. But the Revs did take their short batting practice where Polo sits up close, trying to get the guys to go the other way. And obviously with right field being, well, it is listed at 300 feet away here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Going to right field would be a good idea for the Revs. And the pitchers that'll try to keep the ball to left field tonight, Mitch Atkins for the Revs, 1-4 with a 3.20 ERA. Spot starter Kelvin Vasquez goes for the Barnstormers, no record thus far with an ERA of 6.17. We'll take a timeout here pregame. Mace will join us coming up. And then shortly we'll have starting lineups and first pitch. It's coming up from the Clip tonight. Revs and the Barnstormers here in Lancaster on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Father's Day is June 16th. Maple Donuts celebrates with fritters for fathers. Bring Dad to any Maple Donuts location on Father's Day for a delicious free apple fritter. Plus, now for a limited time, enjoy Maple Donuts' famous strawberry cream cheese donut. You'll love the strawberry-filled donut with cream cheese and crumb topping. Always 58 tasty varieties of donuts and the world's best coffee. And remember, Maple Donuts accepts competitors' coupons.
Maple Donuts taste right.
Your local York County Napa Auto Care Centers have the Napa know-how to fix your vehicle right the first time. They've also partnered with Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK for the Salute to Veterans Spotlight Series, airing throughout the York Revolution season. Show your appreciation to those who've served our nation and nominate one of our great local veterans today. All selected veterans will be recognized on radio and receive 4 free tickets to a Revs game, plus 2 tickets to the 2019 Atlantic League All-Star Game at People's Bank Park. To nominate, simply call the Revs at 717-801-HITS or email WOYK at info@WOYK1350.com or look for our Facebook posts with a link to the submission form. Your local York County Napa Auto Care Centers know how to care about veterans.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Broadway Transmission Managers Report. Now, here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
Hi, Mace, coming off a great series at home this past week. What were some of the team overall is playing better just across the board. What were some of the things that you were happiest about?
Pitching, for sure. I thought the pitching was a lot better than it's been. Offensively, I thought we did a really good job too. And, some of the changes that we made, defensively, we became a better team in the past. Even some games we lost on the road, we were a better defensive team. So I think we've upgraded, in mostly every position. But, and we're just playing better overall.
One of the guys that stood out last night, you got a strong effort from Walter, but then in the bullpen, Perez was just absolutely lights out. And what led to going to the 2 innings with him? Obviously, it worked out really well.
Well, the thought process was that with 4 games here in 3 days, and we're only carrying 7 bullpen pitchers right now, so we knew that if we had to go to certain guys, it was going to be 3 days in a row for them, counting today. And so they would have been down and not available. So we needed to stretch somebody out. It would have been nice to get a little bit more out of Walter if we could have got 1 more inning. But, so we knew that somebody in the bullpen was going to have to go extra. And Perez, he's done it before because he's done it in the extra inning games and stuff like that. So, and he did a really good job because the pitch count was just like a regular outing sometimes. So he's available tonight. The only guy we have down tonight would be Josh Judy. But with the day-night doubleheader tomorrow, and we got a spot starter going, which is one of our bullpen guys. So we're running a little bit short right now there.
Well, lastly, getting ready for the game over here tonight, and you did go with the short toss batting practice session, trying to get these guys to go the other way. It would seem to be a right field hitter's dream tonight when you factor in that wind and everything going on.
Yeah, the way the flag is blowing and things are going on here, it's, hitting the ball to right field would behoove everybody to do that tonight if they can. I think tonight will be, everybody's going to have to pull the ball to left field because I think that's how they'll pitch them. But, pitchers make mistakes when they leave the ball away from our right-handed hitters, and we got to try to take advantage of that.
All right, Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Revs manager Mark Mason on the Broadway Transmission Managers Report. It is absolute chaos here. Madness is, it looks like everybody in the stadium just ran onto the field. They have Boy Scout sleepover night tonight and Little League teams, and absolutely no order to it. They all just streamed onto the field for pregame festivities. We will take our final break, and it might take a while to get all of them off the field. But we will have the starting lineups and first pitch for you coming up next.
It's time for the big summer sale down at York Mitsubishi. This is Doug from York Mitsubishi, and I ordered way too many cars last month. My mistake is your chance to save big. I've got to move them off the lot pronto. So here's what I'm going to do about it. Take advantage of huge savings like the 7-passenger Outlanders starting under $22,000. Or always popular Outlander Sports starting under $20,000. Or get 0% for 60 months and $1,500 rebate. If it's ultra economy you're looking for, check out the Go-Kart on Steroids Mirage with over 40 miles per gallon, starting at just $12,990. And tech geeks enjoy the Outlander PHEV plug-in hybrid, starting at just $28,200 if you qualify for all state and federal tax incentives. As always, you get more stuff for less money and an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Top dollar for all trades? Where? At the summer sell down at York Mitsubishi, where Mitsubishis always cost less. Around the corner of Route 30 and Roosevelt Avenue. Get pre-approved now at YorkMitsubishi.com.
Mom and Dad, add your little baseball fan to the York Revolution roster with a Rookie Revs membership presented by People's Bank. Memberships include 6 ticket vouchers, behind-the-scenes tours, an exclusive team autograph session, plus a Rookie Revs backpack and more. All that for just $27. It's kid-sized Revs time. Rookie Revs memberships presented by People's Bank. Details 717-801-HITS.
Are you on your way to work right now? Trudging along and heading to the same job you're just not too enthused about any longer? Hearing this ad might just mean it's your lucky day. Give your career a reboot with the York Post Office. The York Post Office is now hiring rural mail carriers. Work in a fast-paced, dynamic environment. Hiring for non-career positions with career eligibility. Starting at $17.78 per hour with all eligible for health benefits. Suitable vehicle for delivery is required on some routes. Get your foot in the door on a new career today. Apply online at USPS.com.
The Patriotic Party in the Park returns July 4th. It's the totally free, totally huge July 4 York presented by York Traditions Bank. The home of your York Revolution celebrates Independence Day with York's biggest July 4 celebration beginning at 5 p.m. Bring the kids out for the Family Fun Zone. Climb the tallest wall in professional baseball with help from The Cave indoor rock climbing. Jam to the jazz, rock, and pop sounds of performances by Big Boy Brass. Check out the patriotic nostalgia of downtown York's vintage American flag display benefiting Veterans Memorial Gold Star Healing and Peace Garden. Then settle in for the giant American Town fireworks presented by Glatfelder Insurance Group. The Rockets' red glare begins at 9:30 p.m. It's July 4 York presented by York Traditions Bank. Details at july4york.com. That's july4york.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Alexa Day.
Alexa Day with our national anthem here tonight. And there are a lot of people that need to make their way off the field before we get into the warm-ups here. They had a huge scout gathering come out. One of the troops is the color guard as they march the colors off the field right now. And then several Little League teams.
Thank you.
I can't even see the Barnstormers out there in the middle of all of them.
It's hard to miss. In the name of mental health, so that's always a nice thing. But the jerseys are bright, they're colorful, and they do stand out, again, for a great cause.
Well, the Barnstormers in the middle of all of that have taken the field, and the lineups tonight brought to you by Flying Feet. For the Revs, they will start Alexi Casilla in the leadoff spot at second base. Melky Mesa will bat second tonight and play left field. Carlos Franco, the third baseman, is hitting third. Isaias Tejeda will do the DHing and bat in the cleanup spot. Telvin Nash at first base hits fifth. J.P. Sportman in center field is batting sixth. Wellington Dotel, right fielder, hits seventh. James Skelton will do the catching and bat eighth. And Ryan Dent at again, it's Casilla, Mesa, Franco, Tejeda, Nash, Sportman, Dotel, Skelton, and Dent for the Revs, with Mitch Atkins on the mound. For the Barnstormers tonight, they will have Michael Martinez at shortstop leading off. Dan Gamache, the second baseman, hits second. Caleb Gindel in right field bats third. Joe Turdoslavich, the cleanup for them. K.C. Hobson at first base hits fifth. Josh Bell, the designated hitter, is batting sixth. Anderson De La Rosa will catch and hit seventh. Zach Shank in left field is hitting eighth. And Darian Sanford in center field bats ninth. Again, Martinez, Gamache, Gindel, Turdoslavich, and they have Kelvin Vasquez making the start. No record, 6.17 ERA in 7 outings, 1 start. 11 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 8 runs. He has walked 13 in 11 2/3 innings, has only struck out 4, so it would behoove them to be very patient with him tonight. Opponents have hit 2/3 in relief, 2 1/3 scoreless when they got together in York. The 3 days of Memorial Day weekend did not allow a run, just 1 hit. He'll take a couple of last warm-ups, and the Barnstormers out there in the lime green in the name of mental health. The Revs are in their alternate Navy jerseys here on the road tonight with the gray pants. Are we ever going to start this game?
No, this is quite the delay. We had 90 minutes yesterday, so, I mean, we're kind of used to it, but it is now 7:10, which myself being an employee of the Revolution as well would not typically go over well at People's Bank Park if we were. A way to spin positive. Maybe on the road it's opposite. You could be the positivity bunch now.
Well, you're the one staring straight into the sunshine. Maybe it's just radiating over to my side of the booth.
Oh, it's hot. It's an interesting day to wear a hoodie, but I wanted to be comfortable.
And now you're not.
Now I am not.
Well, the game time temp is listed at 73 degrees. I think it's about 93 on Brett's side of the booth. And it is sunny and bright. The wind swaying left to right. During BP, it was 19 miles an hour. Right now, it says 13. Our weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. And alas, we are ready. Here's the Dasher Investment Services first pitch. It's down and away at 7:11 p.m. tonight as Casilla takes ball 1. Should we put an 11-minute delay down on the notes?
We could. That would be factual.
On the 1-0, it is over for a strike. Tim Detweiler, our plate ump tonight, with a very emphatic shake of the right hand. David Speranza at first base. Brian DeBrouwer, he is following us. He's at third base. The 1-1, and it breaks down low, gets by De La Rosa. 2-1 on Alexi, who's hitting at 275, and he gets to lead off tonight for the second time this season. Revs have used Sportman, Skelton, Trapp, Rondon in that spot, and Casilla, who takes low. And as we said, 1 count to start the night. He goes from the stretch at all times. Spot starter. Pitch is in at the knees. That's a called strike, and Alexi works it full to start things. Barnstormers have somehow played 5 fewer games than the Revs have.
They bring the rain.
He's got it, jogging to first and underhands it off, and he might have gotten Alexi to go after one that perhaps was low. It's a ground out to start the night. Yeah, that's true. They did have 2 games rained out at Long Island, but 5 fewer with less than a month to go in the first half. They're going to have a miserable schedule coming up to make those games up. Here is Melky. Papa Tiburon stands in and takes high. He is hitting at .315, 8th in the league, tied for 3rd in home runs with 10. Tied for 4th in RBIs with 32. Pitch. Down and away, off the glove of De La Rosa. The series against High Point, 9 for 19. 3 homers, 2 doubles, drove in 7 in 5 games.
That'll work.
That is earning your keep. 2-0. It cuts off the plate away.
It's a good start now for Revs batters as they face Vasquez and make him have to throw 3 balls to both of them. So they're working the count.
3-0. Taking, and it cuts right off the plate outside. Ball 4. Comes on 4 pitches. And Melky, a 1-out base runner for the man that everybody wanted to watch during BP today with this short porch in right, Carlos Franco, who put on a display, but he doesn't need a short porch to do that.
No, he did not disappoint. Anything that was left high, he was crushing and hit a couple into the street. We'll see how Vasquez approaches him. First at bat on the road as a York Revolution player.
First pitch, way outside. Well, Franco, the thing that impressed me at BP today, he wasn't trying to just launch him out. He was trying to work the middle of the field, line drives.
It's not a vicious swing. He doesn't need to do much. He's such a powerful guy. Gets a lot on the hip turn.
On the 1-0. Swing and a bounce foul over by the Lancaster dugout. He is 3 for 8 through 2 games. Drove in his 4th run last night on a ground out, which opened the scoring early. Gave him 4 RBIs in his first 5 at-bats. 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul tip off De La Rosa's mitt as it squirts on back. Vasquez started on Sunday at New Britain. 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, only 1 strikeout. He joined them in mid-May. His visa application was delayed. Now he looks in. He's set. 1-2. And misses outside. Third baseman Turdoslavich well off the line, but Martinez at short, not terribly far up the middle. More of a normal double play depth. Outfield actually shades him slightly the other way. The 2-2. Swinging a rip right side, base hit into right center. Mesa will get to second and stop there. Carlos Franco 4 for 9 with York, and he rips a liner off the infield dirt and into right center.
Well, that's getting it done. It wasn't a long ball, but he smoked that one. I feel like almost every single at-bat he's had has resulted in a hard hit ball. As Daryl and I have gone to the piggyback approach in the broadcast booth so I could get out of the sun.
An infant sit on my back.
I'd have to take some serious weight.
Well, you're staring right into the sun over there. I have this
nice window to block you.
Yeah.
I'm roasting.
Here's Tejeda. First pitch is in tight. He twists away. Tejeda DHing tonight, 7th in the league in batting, .317. And the flag is almost at a total standstill now. So maybe you can hit one out to left field tonight. Not during batting practice. Pitch is down and away, 2-0. Vasquez has been behind everybody. Tejeda, 15 RBIs. Tied for second in the league in hits, 4th in doubles, top 10 in on base. 2-0. And he watches all the way. It's over for a strike. He was 6 for 16 in that series against High Point. Drove in 3, scored 5. Revs batted .329 as a team, better than 7 runs per game. The 2-1, it's down and away.
Tejeda comes off a series where he walked at least 4 times. Now 5. Good call there, Daryl. An opportunity to pick up another one.
Or bomb it somewhere. It's a hitter's count. 3-1. Swing, and he foul tips one right down at the plate. A little bit early on it. Barnstormers a spot start tonight. Spot start in Game 2 tomorrow. They've yet to announce who it'll be. And they have some pitchers that have been injured. The bullpen on their road trip, they went 3-4 on the trip, but the bullpen had an ERA over 10. And the Revs last night moved ahead of New Britain, out of the basement in pitching. In this game. Revs moving up the rankings stat-wise. The 3-2. It misses high. A cutter a little bit up. And Tejeda patiently waits him out and walks again. Bases loaded for Telvin Nash here in the first.
Opportunities count. He's had 2 doubles in his last 2 games. Also hit a sac fly, so has been driving the ball. Vasquez has been wild. We'll see who gives in here. Nash again, of course, on the verge of history.
Last homered on Monday night when he hit 3 to tie the all-time team record, sitting on 66. First pitch, breaking ball, bends across for a strike. Hitting .247. Second in the league with 13 home runs, 6th in RBIs with 31. Time asked for. He's hit 2 of his home runs against the Barnstormers Memorial Day weekend. On the 0-1, and it slides off the plate away. 3 home runs Monday night. Tied the team single game record that Ian Bladergroen set in this park. August of 2010, the pitch, it is inside. Cutter started in, stayed in, 2-1. It was August 15th, 2010, a game the Revs won 18-9 over here.
Got some fans in the house.
Yeah, we do. 2-1. That's down and away. Boy, Vasquez, he is. The ball to strike count is not even.
Is not good, but here's an opportunity for Nash.
Misses outside. A run is walked in. The 3rd walk from Vasquez. He has now walked 16 in 12 innings this season, just 4 strikeouts. And the Revs with a 1-0 lead. Telvin's league-leading 32nd walk gives him his 32nd RBI.
Now, the Revs have taken this week. See that too often. Now a guy that's been as hot as anyone, J.P. Sportman, in a prime RBI spot.
First pitch his way. He takes all the way. It's a strike. 11 game. It was a triple early in the game. Went deep to right with it. The 0-1. It's up high. He's being patient with Vasquez, who's been all over the place. The 11-game hitting streak, the Revs' second longest of the year, the league's second longest active. Somerset's Mike Ullman has a 12-gamer. Pitch, swing and a miss. Cutter down and away, Vasquez gets ahead. It's only the first, maybe second, go after out of the zone. He's thrown 29 pitches, 11 strikes. He deals, and it's swung on, fouled back over the roof. That's his 30th pitch with 1 out here in the first inning.
Talk about a bullpen day. It's we've seen the Revs do it perfectly with Ian Thomas and Phil Walby to give him 3, if not more. You're looking at a guy that could be out of here after 1.
Yeah, tomorrow we're playing 2 7-inning games. Barnstormers' choice. Pitch, swinging a foul back again. And I don't know that they could survive 2 9-inning games the way their staff is right now.
And you figure out today, too, I mean, there's going to be some tired men in that Lancaster pen.
Now they scheduled the doubleheader. They get to choose the length. Another 1-2. Breaking ball high. Vasquez has made 47 starts in his career, but only 1 since 2015. That was last year at Double-A Mississippi. to AAA for one game with Gwinnett, Franco's teammate. Pitch, swing and a miss. Gets Sportman on a slider away. That is out number 2. That puts some pressure on Dotel here to try to get more than one run out of this enormous threat. Last night, 2 for 4 with an RBI double. Hitting at 245 as he stands in. The stretch from Vasquez, first pitch. It is down and in. Not an easy time of night to hit either with that sun setting and left. I would think that would be tougher for the lefties facing it.
It's brutal.
On a 1-0. Swinging a bouncing ball to third. Terdoslavich along the line, gloves the high hop, runs to the bag unassisted. And the Revs only get 1 run out of that. They do strike first tonight, a run on 1 hit, 3 walks, but Vasquez comes out of it. They did not make him fully pay for it. It is a 1-0 lead, though. Barnstormers coming up in the bottom half.
Roll over, but you just haven't done it yet? Maybe you're not sure where was the best place to put it. I'm Tom Dasher of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in helping you getting your 401k and IRA money parked in the best place for you. So if you haven't rolled your 401k yet, or if you're not satisfied with your IRA, call me for a consultation at 487-2096. That's 487-2096.
And lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
.320 ERA, 39 and a third innings, 37 hits, only 7 walks in 7 starts, 35 strikeouts. Opponents have hit .243. Faces the Barnstormers for the first. Barnstormers in the month of June have hit .305, 8 runs per game. And Martinez going pretty well of late, hitting at .291, has hit safely in 15 of his last 16 starts. Atkins pumps a strike in to start him off. Working with Skelton behind the plate tonight. And the 0-1, and he tries to bunt his way on, bunts through it. That is strike 2. Martinez, 5'9", switch hitter. He's played all over the field in his career. Shortstop with Lancaster. Pitch to him, he swings, lines it to center field. Sportman coming over, and he is there. Had him shaded the other way. And came over toward right center a few strides and handles it for out number 1. That'll bring up Dan Gamache. On a 10-game hitting streak, he's hit .512 on it. 4th in the league in batting at .323, and the leader in doubles with 20. He is on a potential Barnstormers record pace as he takes a strike at the knees. And Lancaster already has a lefty up in their bullpen after that miserable first inning from Vasquez. 35 pitches, 15 strikes. Pitch is fouled off, back out of play. The only other thing I could think of would be that they got here so late, coming back from Sugar Land. Maybe one of their guys didn't get to throw earlier today, but we shall see.
I mean, I see 24, which would be John Anderson.
Oh, well, he's Sunday's starter.
So I don't know about that.
There's a fastball away, 1-2.
My eyesight could be deceiving, but that's just what I see from here.
I think you're right. Just getting his side work in. Hey, they're going to have their guy go more than one tonight. Pitch is right on the outside corner. Strike 3 called.